what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Scents of South Jersey with me, Kellen, for another fragrance review today. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new release from the House of Authenticity Perfumes LLC. It is their fifth installment, their fifth fragrance. It is the new one, Urban King. So as usual, what we're going to be taking a look at the bottle presentation. Then we're going to talk about the fragrance's notes. Then we're going to talk about its performance on my skin. I'm going to give it my overall thoughts, and then of course my overall rating. And of course, make sure you stick around until the end because we're also going to be doing a giveaway. Before we get started, I do want to say if it's your first time here and you like the content that you see, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, check out the new Scents of South Jersey Instagram page for news and updates on the channel, as well as fragrance photos from my collection. So let's get started. Urban King presentation. Let's take a look here. So again, very simple, the same presentation that they have for all of their fragrances except for their flagship Authenticity. Really cool purple logo with white lettering, yellow line there, the Authenticity Perfumes logo, and then you got this light purple juice. Really love the color of the juice. As you can see, I've been wearing it. I put a nice dent in there, and then on the back you have your brand information, and not much going on the bottom or the sides here, so you can see that too. I really like the color scheme for this one. Cap, again, you can always pick these up by the cap. They hold in pretty strong. You got the silver atomizer there, and the distribution is nice and strong. So very, very simple presentation, but I like that about it. It makes it just sleek, nice looking, and of course they come in a velvet dust bag here instead of a box. Okay, so the notes for Urban King: in the top, you've got bergamot, grapefruit, and sweet orange. And then in the middle, you have jasmine, lavender, vetiver, and ginger. And then in the base of the fragrance, you're gonna have tonka bean, musk, and sandalwood. So for me, I definitely get the fruity accords in the beginning. And then I think, again, another dominant note is gonna be the lavender and a little bit of muskiness. All right, so the performance for Urban King. So I have kind of hit or miss performance with this particular fragrance. So some of the fragrances from Authenticity blow me out of the water with performance. It's easily 12 hours. And then with this one, some days I'm getting 5 to 6 hours. It's gonna project pretty well for an hour, and then it's like somewhat of a skin scent. And then other times I've noticed it on my way home from work, which means it's lasted at least a full work day of 8 hours. But this one didn't last as long as some of the other ones did. So I'm gonna say as an average, I'm getting about 6 hours from this fragrance, and that's applying maybe 3 sprays. Maybe if I applied more, it would last a little bit longer, but I didn't want it to be overbearing because it is 50% concentration. So I'm gonna say about six hours, and it's gonna project pretty well for the first hour. And then after that 6-hour mark, it's more of a skin scent. When I apply it and it hits clothing, I think it does last a little bit longer, but I'm gonna say it's a solid 6-hour performer for me. All right, it's time for my overall thoughts on Urban King by Authenticity Perfumes. So I think this is a really nice change up from the line. I think their other fragrances have a really citrus forward note breakdown, whereas this one, you get a fruity vibe, but it also kind of turns into like a metallic scent. And what it initially reminded me of is almost like a scent from like Abercrombie or Hollister. I was thinking like Fierce. And I liked Abercrombie Fierce a lot. And this one is maintaining a universal, like masculine scent. It's very versatile. I think it's also mass appealing. It's easy to wear. It can be worn any time of year. And I think it could be worn in a lot of different situations. It's definitely safe for the office. It's definitely safe for a social setting. It's casual. The only setting I really wouldn't put this in is formal. I think if you're gonna go formal with Authenticity Perfumes fragrances, you're gonna pick Authenticity #1, because that's my favorite from the whole line, or L'Homme Riche, whereas this one hits in all other areas you could wear this one. So it's easy to wear. I get that kind of nostalgia when I smell it, because it sort of reminded me of Abercrombie a bit, because I did get a fruity and metallic vibe from it too. So that was the mix of notes, and it kind of maintains that same scent the entire way. I did have some on my hand here, and that's what I'm getting, and it does kind of smell like something that when I walk into a clothing store, I would smell that. And I've always liked that type of freshness, and it definitely has that vibe to it. Again, it's easy to pick this up and just wear it. And maybe Urban King, they're walking around the city, or just as a casual fragrance. I think that maybe the name kind of describes of what they were going for with this one. I enjoy it a lot, and I think it's definitely a nice change up from the very heavy citrus, because there's definitely some citrus in it, but it's not like an all citrus. Like Summer Vibes, for example, that was predominantly a citrus fragrance, where this one has a little bit more going on with the mix of fruity and metallic, which I thought was pretty cool. And I haven't had a metallic fragrance in a long time, because a lot of what I review is more herbal or oak moss or type of musky scents, where this one, it has that slight masculine hint to it, but again, it's pretty versatile, and I would think it's pretty mass appealing. So I would think this one does pretty well. And it's, like I said, a nice change up from the other scents that they have. I thought this was a cool release. All right, guys, it's time for my overall rating for Urban King by Authenticity Perfume. So we'll start with the presentation. Simple bottle design. It's very sleek. I like it. I really like the atomizer. The cap and the spray are really high quality. I wish they had boxes, but I've heard from Sunny that they are actually in the process of being made, so that'll be cool to check that out. So for presentation, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. In terms of the performance, I'm only getting 6 hours. This one didn't get me to the 12-hour mark. I think my skin eats fragrances, and I have seen that fragrances that are deemed heavy performers with me, unfortunately, sometimes don't live up to that. But other fragrances in the line absolutely have. L'Homme Riche, for example, that's easily an all-day fragrance. But this one brought me to about 6 hours from the average wears, and I wore it a lot. So that was what I saw. So I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10 for performance. The scent, though, I actually really enjoyed. It was a nice change up. It's something different from what I usually wear. Heavy oak moss, animalic scents, musky. This was a nice fresher and sort of, like I said, nostalgic, because it reminded me of like the clothing store designer fragrance that I haven't had in a while. So I'm going to give the scent an 8 out of 10. An overall rating is going to be a 7 out of 10 for Urban King by Authenticity Perfumes. So that's my review on this fragrance. Let me know if you guys have checked this one out, if you have tried it yet, if you haven't. But I'll make sure you stick around for the giveaway, because I'm going to talk about that right now. All right, guys, so the owner of Authenticity Perfume, Sunny, was nice enough to send me a sample pack to do a giveaway with, so I want to make sure that somebody out there wins it. He sent decants of every single one of their fragrances. So we got Urban King, we've got Summer Vibes, we have L'Homme Riche, we have Authenticity, and then we've got Barbershop. So I'm going to be bundling these together and sending it out to one of you. So if you want to be entered in the giveaway, you just got to do a couple things. First of all, just like this video. Next, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And then in the comments, all you have to do is hashtag the word giveaway, and that's it. You can write something else in there if you'd like, as long as that hashtag giveaway is in that comment. I'll know that you'd like to be entered. Also, I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to go on their website and check out the fragrances and purchase them. They've got some sales going on right now. You can check out what they have available. But one of you will win the sample pack. I'm going to put it in one of these dust bags and ship it out. I'm probably going to announce the winner in 1 week, and I'll do it on a community post on my page like I did before for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So let me know what you guys think of Urban King. Again, I would like to hear from you in the comment section. If you've tried it, what's your favorite Authenticity Perfume fragrance? So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time in the next review. Take care.